Hello and welcome back to Wargaming with me, Gary. And as I said, I wanted to, so in my previous video I showed you some of the ancient Assyrians that I've painted. I've also shown you 6 of the ancient Persians, and there'll be tribesmen. And I don't want to go over the fact that historically, they're not quite right, but I'm still going to use them because I think they look really nice. I've put them on my battle map and they look really good going across the battle map. So I'm going to leave them as they are and just live with the fact. So they will be representatives of tribesmen, and I'm going to say they've come from Persia and they're creating themselves as a nuisance. But I might change that. They might come from somewhere else. I just wanted to show you what I've done. So I've done another 6 of these Persians. So if I can just show you where I am with them. So let me just come down. Right. Okay. And then zoom in. Oops. Oh, I know what I haven't done. I haven't put my glasses on. I was wondering why it wasn't focusing very well. That's a little bit better. I'll bring it in a little bit. There we are. Right. So that's another 6 figures, another 6 Persians. And as you can see, same as what I've done last time. So I don't know. So if I pull him forward, will he? So this guy. Yeah, that's right. I might just. So you can see the shields. Okay, so they've all got transfers on the shields. Let me bring them in. Alright, and that's exactly what I wanted to show you actually. Now what I have done with, I've mixed up the transfers on the shields. Is that bright enough? Don't know if that's a bit, don't know if you're getting the best picture of that. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Anyway, this guy here, his shield. If I'll just find a paintbrush to use as a pointer. What I've done on this shield, so there are lots of different coloured shields. Right. So for example, this guy who's just coming in here now. Right. So there's lots of people with different coloured shields like this, and then there's this one also. If I bring him in and just move everything across. So there's 3. There's a nice group of Persian shields. They're a little bit Islamic-y looking because they come from the Persian and Islamic range from Little Men, yeah, from the Little Men collection. Sorry. So the reason I wanted to show you this guy particularly because he's got, it's like there is like a Imperial Persian shield in the middle, and now half of this regiment is going to have that shield emblem with the purple outside, because it'll donate that it's a different, or recognise that it's a different regiment, and that's what. And I'm going to do the 2nd regiment with the exact same shield except in red. So, and I thought that's quite a nice idea to do. So, so that's what I've got there. So that's 6 there. I don't know if I bring them forward. I wonder if that will. Yeah. Okay. So that's all right. I'll bring them all back just a little bit. Oops. And zoom out. Yeah, I'm still working on the my camera work, aren't I? But as you can see, there's 6 more there, and I'm very pleased with them. So I'll put those with the completed ones here. So that's 6 there. You can see. So they're the ones so that's what I've got over there at the moment. Again, a nice little group, and then this is the newest bunch. Oops. Steady. Right. Put that in there. I'm going to have to work this out, aren't I? How do I do that? So there's the next 6 more Persians, and I'm quite pleased with them. If I'm when I painted these, which would be about 2 months ago, maybe, yeah, about 2 months ago, so about 8 weeks ago, there were things that I hadn't, like techniques I hadn't used or hadn't perfected, particularly the eyes. Oh, so let's do that. So I go to this guy here on the end and zoom right in so you can see his eyes. Alright, so, oh, is that? It's a little blurry, isn't it? Let me come out a little bit. Right, the eyes aren't bad, but like the ones I've been doing recently are much better. So I just wanted to point that out. But generally, I think my painting technique has become much better. Let's zoom out. So there's the 6. Let's just have a quick look at the different shields. So there's those purple ones I was talking about earlier. There's a nice shield there. Let me just come in a little bit. Oops, in. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's quite a nice shield, I think. If I turn him round, you can see I've put some markings on his upper arm and shoulder. Who else has got a nice shield? Oh, there's another nice shield here. So bring him in. Yeah, shield's a bit bent. I don't know what that is. Maybe I dropped it. But yeah, and like you can see, that's a much more Persian costume. You know, the circles with the eyes in the middle and the 3 dots, 3 isolated dots repeated on the tunic. So yeah, so I'm quite pleased with them ones. I'll show you this last one here, who does have the purple shield. Come out. And as you see, that's much brighter. So I've done. So he's got kind of like. So the arms are separate from the rest of the tunic, with its own pattern, and then there's a continued pattern on the main body going around as well. So that's those. So that's what have I done there? That's 6. That's 18. 18 finished there, and that's almost the full regiment. So I'll get out some more and get these finished so you can see the full regiment. So I'll do that and see you in a few moments. Take care.